This is Dr. Jack Barnathan with my good friend Brad Vaillancourt. Brad, it's good to see you today, my friend.
Oh, great to see you, Jack.
Brad, something that you've brought up that is so fascinating, and I've seen too professionally, but and we've just been discussing, and now we want to invite everyone else into the conversation. It's the concept of creating a time shift. And I'd love for you to share with people your ideas and your thoughts on that.
Well, my experiences with time shifting, they've been just fascinating. You know, when you can compress time, you can shift. If you don't need to feel better now, you need to feel better later. Well, who the heck would want that? Well, you may want to look at, athletes. We've got the playoffs for different sports happening right now, or the Diamond Series in track and field happening. So,
Right.
if you are seeing the person helping them with their performance, and it's days or a week before they're going to perform, they need to be at their best then, not when they're talking to you.
Right.
So the way that we do things with some of the modalities like body talk and stuff like that is we help them with everything from like their heart rate. Maybe it's between the periods, or maybe they're in like the second period, which is the middle, and they get this lull all the time.
Mhm.
Well, you can figure things out as to why they go into that, and then you can fix that, and you're fixing that like days in advance so
Wow.
that when it comes time for them to go and perform, they can be at their best all the way through. I mean, I experienced that firsthand on a lot of different areas of my life, including when I did the Ironman. I mean, I always had this lull in the swim, and I had
Hmm.
no lull in the swim. It was beautiful. In
Wow.
fact, it was beautiful watching the sun come up over the mountains that day. I have to tell you, every time my
Wow.
head came up over the water on that side, like, oh wow, that's great.
This is fantastic.
Or you can compress time, like for instance, recently, as recent as last December, I was in a foreign country, right? I was in Albania,
Right.
and I noticed one night that something wasn't right. I had some blood, and like, that should not be happening. So the next morning, I was in serious pain. I got myself to the hospital, and through a lot of areas of trying to break in with communication, with hand gestures and a little bit of
Yeah.
Albanian. I managed
Oh
to
my
tell them what
God.
happened. They right away said, "Well, you need surgery. You need surgery badly." Like, what do you mean I need surgery? And so they said, "Well, you've got these kidney stones that are passing, and there's a massive tumor attached to your kidney. No matter what, those kidney stones have got to come out." Like, okay, well, let me think about it. So I went back home, and or back to my Airbnb, and I had a friend of mine who also does the similar kind of work on me from Florida. And right away, the pain that I was getting and all that overworked, because you don't get any kind of break. It's spasm after spasm after spasm with your pelvic floor muscles and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It would have taken me a month to recuperate from those 2 days of trying to pass those stones. And instead, it took me a week between his work, my work, working together on the same kind of areas. We were able to accomplish this in 1 week. Now, how about that for time compressing? From 4 weeks down to one.
Wow. Wow. It's amazing. And yes, and I for another conversation, I'll share what I saw, and usually it was with athletes who had to perform or had to compete, and or artists, dancers, swimmers, etc. And this is so intriguing. So we're going to consider this part one, Brad. This is fantastic. Time shift. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you, Jack. I appreciate you.